All right, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's out pushing the word on the four corners of the earth, spreading this truth and sincerity, and with all the being. Hey, I got an article that's titled World War III. It says Vladimir Putin gives Obama 24-hour ultimatum. Satan 2 ready for deployment. Damn. Hey, they ain't playing games no more, man. They ready, all right? They ready. Hopefully, man, this whole ordeal just it goes down. But we know a couple of things has to happen before this thing go nuclear and global nuclear. Okay, but it says Putin has finally had enough of America demonizing his country, that he has issued a 24-hour ultimatum to Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton as World War III tensions run high. It said in his global message, he warned that he will start shooting down U.S. aircrafts in the Middle East if the United States continue to slander Russia. So hey, hey, look, man, the big bear is awakened, man. Y'all ain't the big bad bully on the block no more, man. All right. So you niggas, man. I mean, Slocky, you devils, you Edomites, man. Hey, look, they not playing, man. This dude said, look, y'all continue to slander, demonize our country, we gonna shoot your missiles down. So basically, they punking you. So what you American devils gonna do, man? Where your pride at now? Because we know America is gonna continue to slander people and slander other nations and go in and try to do their little psych ops or their little espionage operations in these different countries, man, under the radar. And they basically saying, look, you continue talking shit about us, we just gonna blow your troops up. And that's a good thing. Because the scriptures tell you, man, that he was gonna put the hooks back in Russia's jaws. Because you gotta understand, during the early 90s, Russia was pretty much paid off by America. So they became a docile, almost a puppet-like entity. Because during the time of the Soviet Union, when USSR collapsed, man, after the Cold War, Russia pretty much just went into hibernation. But now the big bear is awakening. He's the Most High's putting them hooks back in the jaws. So the big bears are finally coming out of hibernating, man, which is a good thing, because we believe that Russia is the catalyst for us to get the hell out of here into the kingdom of heaven. So this whole thing is basically Russia versus United States of America. It's just who gonna side with who. So hey, this battle is getting ready to go down. And it says the global announcement was made on Friday, October 21st, which is roughly a few days ago. It said with the Russian president also warning the U.S. to prepare for the possibility of World War III. It said this appears to be no idle threat, because as of Sunday, October 23rd, Putin has ordered the Russian Defense Ministry to begin training and managing all local authorities, law enforcement, and state security. So, hey, man, they gearing up for their own drills. You see that they're conducting massive drills since the Cold War, and on top of that, they spending all kinds of money into this artillery. So they're preparing for something, man, and they keep screaming this selection nonsense, which is just to dupe you stupid Americans down to believe that you have some kind of say so in what goes on in the polls, but you really don't. And the Negro Latino in America, you really should be paying attention, man, because really this is your cue to get right and repent and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. All right. So it says Defense Ministry to begin training and managing all local authorities, law enforcement, and state security. So look, man, these Russian troops, they're gonna put you Americans to shame. Russia ain't playing games with you no more. The scriptures even tell you that. We're going to go into that. It says, according to the conservative Daily Post, this is all to prepare Russia for a nuclear war with the United States. However, despite the both superpowers teetering over the edge of nuclear Armageddon, Hillary Clinton spent the last 2 days blaming Putin and Russia for WikiLeaks to continue to call him a thug puppet. Hey, that's like calling somebody a dick sucker, man. That's like a dick rider, a bitch. But you ain't going to call that man that to his face. All right, but it says, but perhaps Vladimir Putin's unveiling Russia's most powerful nuclear weapon could make us think twice about bad mouthing and bear instigating World War III. Dubbed the Satan II and the RS-28, Sarma is expected to replace the country's daily arsenal of the SS-18, better known as Satans. It said the first of these weapons will be rolled on our production line in 2018. So, hey, man, check it out. The Lord is cold-blooded, because he said, listen, if Satan is cast against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? So Russia got a missile that's called Satan and Satan 2. And they're going to shoot Satan because they are Satan, but they're going to shoot it on the other Satan, which is Satan being divided against himself. So you're going to have the Edomites in war with each other, because it tells you that they should, basically, that the brothers or they brothers should pretty much be opposed to him in the Third World War. All right. So it says Russia ready for World War III with Satan II missile. And it says according to the Daily Star, the RS-28 Sarmat is believed to have enough power to totally destroy areas as big as France or Texas. It says appropriate for a weapon of mass destruction named after the devil himself, Esau. And it says, however, even more disturbing is that claims that the nuclear material used to make these weapons were acquired through Russia's secret deals with the Clinton Foundation. Because you got to understand, at a point in time, Clinton and them, they was cool, man. Listen, man, they was in the '90s, man. They was pretty much they was all right, you know. They wasn't really beefing then. They wasn't necessarily friends, but they wasn't beefing either because, like we said, America was paying them off, man, to keep them on a hush hush. But now that payoff, like I tell you, it said the gold or silver should not, it won't be able to spare them in that day. And it says, could the destruction of the United States come from their own undoing? And of course it will. And it says Russia and the United States were never friends. It said the only time the true superpowers' interests never ever aligned was during the fight against the Nazis. Now with World War III, old rivalries between the two countries once again rearing its ugly head. All right, so we just gonna hop right into the scripts real quick, man, and get to the point. First, I want to get this in Matthew's 12. It says, Satan cast against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? And you brothers gotta, forgive me. I'm a little tired. I'm at the plantation, man, and slavery, man, and the shit is just taking a toll on me mentally and spiritually. So I'm just trying to do the best I can, you know. All right, all right. So this is Matthew's 12, and I'm gonna start at 25. It says, and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then should his kingdom stand? So check this out. Russia and the United States, both of them are Edomite kingdoms that's in war and opposing to one another. And they have a missile called Satan that they're going to shoot over here to Satan. So it's going to destroy this place. All right.